represents a higher magnitude of power. That's going to regenerate the same two. The pu is also, with regard to number 29, it's the objectification of number 29. This is the objectification of 19. And so 19, recall, say, and that's the holy continued collapse, or the continued draw into the center, the continual concentration of essence. And this concentration of essence is what's being magnified with the pu, is being objectified by the pu, by the capstan. So now we have this essence, this regenerated essence, which is a synthesis of that which was there in 19, came out as a product of 19, which, recall, was the regeneration of man. And it's also the sustaining of life that's in the foundation. The Oahspe is there. So 30, the pu, is also then the synthesis of Oahspe, number 8, the regeneration, the Oahspe, the field and the order in the system, and the say, that which is drawn down into that system and order, that which will be sustained. And in 19, and then in 30, we have the synthesis of both of those, and the joining of those two together in newness, a new something, a regeneration of the form, a regeneration of the same two, a regeneration of the three. Well, sometimes it's called the three lights, the same two, and you have the all highest up here, and then you have the horizon over here, the left and the right, or for you would be the left and the right, and the all highest. And it's a regeneration of that. It's a synthesis of that, of the say and the Oahspe to regenerate the same two. And one of the reasons that's called, by the way, the three lights, the same two on that, is because of in the east you have the dawn, and then up here you have the high noon, and over here you have the setting sun, or also known as dawn, high noon, and dusk. It's a regeneration of that. That's indicated in number 30. And the next pulse of the same two, or the next pulse of the foundation, because these numbers 1 through 30 are all pulses of the foundation, the the going forth. The 31 represents then it represents essentially the soothing, the calming of the waters, the soothing, it's the trowel, is the Aichi, it's called in the old language, the Panic language, Aichi, and this soothes like a trowel, like you would smooth cement or mortar on a wall. You're putting stone and mortar up, or brick and mortar. So it's filling in the gaps, and it's producing a finished product, so to speak. It's getting the product ready for its functioning, wholly ready for its functioning. And so one of the things that 31 represents is soothe, is to soothe things, is to especially with regard to man, his jagged edges, to round off his jagged, to smooth out, to soothe him so that, or her, so that, or the social order, so that the good can be sustained, essentially, because this is the ninth pulse of the same two. It has that nine, the sustaining of the good within it. And it's also the objectification then of Su, which was the enlightened man. And it's also the synthesis of Eloi, the sustaining of the good, with Su. That's found in Aichi. Another thing that Aichi means is the foundation then that comes out of synthesis, the one that comes out of the three. And what's it moving toward? It's moving toward wholeness. It's moving toward harmony. It's moving toward being integrative, an integrated whole, because 3 plus 1 is 4, or alternately speaking, 31 divided by 9, 3 9s are 27, with a remainder of 4, and it's that 4 that's being moved toward, but it's in the fourth grouping or cycle of in groups of 9, and we can also talk about that, but it gets very complex and complicated if we do that, and so we're trying to keep this simple here, just with the rudiments and understanding, and so we're giving you hints about other things that could be understood with regard to these realities, these conditions, and these pulses as we go in. Not only man goes in through these, but all of creation, and any project that we make, and any social order goes through these, as we mentioned. These pulses, these years, and also a person's life and where they are in their life, in their first year of life, second, because the first year of life, second year of life, third year of life, and all that, they're just pulses as well. They're just cycles. And so man can fit into this as an individual, but a social order, and when a social order is born, and how it progresses, and an idea when it was, born and progressed, and so forth. So all these things can be understood within the context of Samoin, which is, in itself is the explanation of the reality of the universe as to how the universe proceeds. And so we can understand certain connections and certain wisdoms of things that are going to occur insofar as prophecy goes. With this 31 then, we can understand that we're getting a whole move toward, but we're getting it prepared. We're with the remember the mortar and the filling in the cracks and smoothing out the cement, the calming the waters kind of thing, and filling in all these gaps, and getting prepared so that the next pulse then, which is 32, is called Tufe, and it represents, it's the caliper compass. It represents the creation of entity.